chick, but
Gert chick.
Yeah, like Gert chick.
Get your chick.
Yeah, like you better get your chick.
I like my
Like some, you know what I'm saying?
How we
But do you think a man gonna buy something that say my man, my man, my man?
It depends on how you.
If you got the commercials,
You got the commercial.
Yeah.
But a lot of women buy that men that cologne.
They do, and if it smell, and if you saying it smell that good,
I'm telling you,
Exactly.
listen.
Men buying it for themselves.
I almost text a few prospects.
that's
and
how
said,
we
"Listen,
can
I got
market
something
it.
to wear.
we market it to the
Don't wear
women.
nothing when you with me. Don't wear nothing
My
else when
man,
you
my
with me
man,
except
my
this.
man. That's
You want to be my man, right? This is what I'm telling you to do.
Damn.
Hey, babe, put this on.
Damn. Type shit.
yeah,
It's
Type-
still real good.
yeah. Hey,
Why don't you do a what
Hey,
you call it?
the fact she call them prospects is
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
The
My
fact she
man, my
call
man,
them
my
prospects.
man.
Hey, this rolling, bro. We don't talk. We need to talk on camera.
That's music out. Alexa, shut up.
Oh,
Now
snap.
what you finna say?
Yeah, I was like, y'all should just do it. What you call it? Do like a little tester day or something, and have women come through and be like, "What you think it is? Tell me what you think it is."
Once
Like,
we
you
get
can-
once
you
we
can
get all
figure out
4
a name.
samples, yeah.
If
When
you
he
can-
get another symbol?
Monday,
Monday?
because I didn't
Tomorrow?
go tomorrow, because I didn't go last week and get it. So tomorrow, no, I'm supposed to get 2
The
tomorrow.
other sample. Oh, we getting 2
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I get 2 tomorrow. Yeah, 2 tomorrow.
The one is like
the one
Creed.
from last week, like Creed, and then the one that's like it's gonna be a mix of like that one with more of a rose smell to it.
I want to keep it straight this one.
No, but so he trying to remix that one because some with a more rose smell. You know what I'm saying? I want that kind of.
Rose is my thing.
You know what I mean?
Rose
That
and
rose.
gardenia.
You see what I'm
Use them
saying?
too.
Which
I
one?
wear rose all the time and gardenia.
Okay.
So
I mean, Rose bring them all to the yard. I just want to let you know.
see
that.
what I'm saying? So we add that
I don't
rose.
know- I don't have no
Now think
problems.
about that rose scent added to that.
Yeah,
It's
but what
gonna
you,
enhance
for
it.
marketing, what you should do though is however many you have. Is this on? Is this you?
Nah, yeah,
I
you
was about to
good, you
say, you
good.
might want to record this. However many you have, find an attractive man and spray it on them. Send them to the mall, and just be like, "Hey, can you smell my cologne? What you think of it? What's your first idea when you smell my cologne?" Write it down.
Yeah,
That'll actually be good to record.
Nah, for real.
Have a woman going by, hey,
You gonna start with 50 Cent that kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just tell
nah,
them. Just
for
tell them
real.
walk up on
Nah, for
different women and be
real.
like,
Hey,
"Hey,
what you think
of my
about? What
cologne?"
you think of my
Type
cologne?
shit.
With your shirt open a little bit,
Yeah,
showing a little chest tattoo.
there you
You know what
go.
I'm saying? With a little chain. Yeah,
you
something
go.
like that. Yeah.
Get the first reaction.
Nah, facts. That'll be dope. That'll
Like,
be
I
dope.
got this new cologne line coming
Yeah.
out. Tell me what you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. They be like, where the
Man,
cologne?
I'm with it.
Oh, you
Hey,
smelling
hey,
it?
hey, Bob, we
Feel
can
me?
Bob, we can run that video. That's what I'm talking about. The fuck
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah. That's
They
gonna be
make a
dope.
whole compilation
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Compilation.
Compilation.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
Yep.
But like, if you could pick a name for this, what would the name
That'd be hard too.
be? Boom.
I like
Because you
that.
got to give people visual
Yeah,
aspects of stuff.
yeah.
Like, if you make them remember how it made them feel, they'll always remember the scent. So this, my man, my man, my man. So
Yeah. So now you remember that. Like, that's real.
I need a man.
Yeah.
women smell it too.
No, facts, bro. That's what we need.
That what
to
you said?
smell it.
Women
Yeah.
are gonna smell it,
The
but they're
women
gonna smell it on
on
demand.
demand. Yeah,
It's
on
easier
demand.
if you have a man approach a woman with the product on, so that they visualize how their man or their prospective man is gonna smell on it.
Yep.
Than just telling them, "Let me smell
Let
it."
me smell it. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
me, when I put it on me, now I'm like, oh, I know which prospect this might smell real good on. It might
Type
give
shit.
him a couple of points.
You put it on somebody that sells.
Right, that's different.
Yeah, because now you get the whole vibe though. Because
Yeah.
like now you getting the true. Like, okay, first I'm looking at you walk up to me, so aesthetically you pleasing to the eye. Then when you come up,
Exactly.
you know how to hold a conversation because you got my attention to talk to you. Now
And
when I ask you, yeah,
don't hug
yeah,
them. Because
yeah,
if you hug them, now they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Don't let me go."
yeah.
And now it's my man, my man, my man.
Yeah,
Type shit.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
yeah.
say too.
There you go. That cost $300 an hour, y'all. It's
Yeah.
alright. Don't bill me.
Yeah,
It's on the
yeah.
house.
Nah, for real. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, so we know who gonna be the first person we call for real. Like,
Nah, for sure.
I'm ready.
Hey, you trying to get on this my man investment? You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Like for
listen.
real. Hey,
I told
My
you.
man, my man, my man.
You must be walking around saying
bro,
that,
I'm
my
telling you
man,
for
my man.
real. Like, for real, bro. Like,
That ain't gotta be the name of it, but that can be.
that can be the
marketing.
tagline.
tagline, for sure.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
So you ain't even gotta say the name like my man,
Exactly.
my man. You just have that shit like you
In
know
there.
what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah,
Say that, and we
yeah.
got that recorded, so
It's recorded.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Recorded.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, that's it's like the whole, but so, and that was a genuine reaction though. You know what
No,
I'm
it
saying?
really
Like
was.
for
Y'all
real,
think I'm
like
playing?
yeah,
I'm really trying to figure out which one of these motherfuckers
yeah,
can have
yeah,
this,
yeah.
so that I can just hug them.
So let me ask you this: how much would you pay for a bottle of that?
Honestly.
I don't know. I've never bought cologne for a man. To be honest,
Gotcha,
Damn.
gotcha.
I've never bought a man.
You never bought a
cologne.
man cologne?
I like to think a little bit more.
So like what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we need to go to the show. We rolling right now.
Why did you do that? She could have said what she was gonna say, and then we could have started.
But I'm saying though,
Oh,
It don't matter.
let's kick it off then.
man, hold on, look, listen, we roll. Are we rolling? Are we
Like
rolling?
this is another episode of the Can I Be Real?
We've been rolling for the longest, bro.
Hey man, hey, so we're gonna get straight to it. We already talking, so we don't even matter.
Yeah.
At the point. Hey, can I be real?
Yeah.
We have real conversation, real people, real topics. So you already know, as always, man, I am your host, King Mozzie. I'm here with my co-pilot, my brother.
Dion the motivator.
Yeah. So we here with another special guest, a very, very special guest. She was already talking to us about some good stuff, so we wanted to hear him get it put on camera or get it put on the show officially anyway, because we finna we finna go somewhere. So let's go get to these sponsors right now before we get started.
Hey, young boy, run. Hey, let me go. Let's get straight to it.
They gonna get to these sponsors, man. Hey, order my steps, man. If you need your steps, go to order my steps 5 on Instagram, because they gonna order your steps properly too. Properly. Hey,
Order my
I just seen a movie too. That movie is hard.
Oh, that movie good.
Huh?
That movie good.
They do got women's shoes.
Yeah, they do got women's shoes.
I don't. Los wears these. I don't wear these.
Yeah, the director.
The
Them director
wear
shoes.
these. Yeah, just rich guy stuff, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
them ones at the bottom hard though. Like,
these right.
Yeah. Them,
No, I got
them
the
come next.
What number is them? What number are these?
7.
No, these got 7s.
I don't know. You know,
How y'all be knowing the
You got
numbers on
350s.
shoes?
I'm 38. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
He got 350s right. Them 350s.
Yeah, 350.
You got 350s. And I got what?
700s.
700.
Yeah.
I don't know what number that is. I think it's like 5 something.
They're nice.
These shoes sound like credit scores.
Yeah, for real. But you know, if y'all order my steps, for
Order
real.
my steps, man.
Yeah.
Go to order my steps. You need your steps. Order it. They gonna
Yes.
get you right every single time. And last but definitely not least, go and tell them about it, man. Go and do it properly.
Listen, man. If y'all need any content created, come on down to Love Deposit Studios. That's right, Love Deposit Studios, located in downtown Dallas. Man, listen, we coming down here depositing love and withdrawing all the hate, man. If you want any content made, any podcast, you want your video shot, man, if you want the best quality, if you're trying to go viral, if you're just trying to take your life to another level, you tired of sitting on the couch, come on down to Love Deposit and sit on the couch.
That's like the Elvis College commercial.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You tired of sitting on the couch?
You tired of the couch? Land like
Come on
pass you
down
by.
to DCIC.
I see DC.
My bad.
Showing your
Yeah,
age.
Charlotte
you see what I'm
Romeo,
saying?
man.
I'm showing my
Charlotte
age. My
Romeo,
bad,
man.
my bad.
But today we have Today we got a very special guest today.
Yes.
We're gonna let her introduce herself.
I wish I didn't introduce
All
me.
right, you ready? And now we are introducing the entrepreneur,
Yeah.
the beautiful,
Yeah.
the talented,
Yeah.
the funny,
Keep
Yeah.
going.
hey, the smart,
Keep
Yeah.
going.
the intelligent,
There's
Yeah.
more.
the brilliant,
Yeah.
There's more.
the immaculate.
What
Yeah.
else?
Hey, and she got a certain je ne sais quoi about herself that y'all
I
don't
can't even
know.
spell it. I
Go
think
on.
they got a apostrophe in it.
Hey, we got Miss Taylor
In the
Symone.
building.
That's me.
In
In
the
the
building.
flesh.
That's
In the
me.
building.
Oh, you did great.
How you doing, Taylor?
How you doing? I'm good.
Hey, this right here, like this you sitting on this couch is like crazy, right? And
for sure.
it's the universe at work, because like when you do good business and you do good by people, like the universe seems like it brings the right people around you. You know what I mean?
Universe
It's-
be universing.
the universe be universe. I like that. The universe be
Don't steal my
universe.
word.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody be trying to
Hey, listen,
steal my
I'm gonna have to
word.
write that down.
Yeah,
Hey,
she
somebody
said a
take
couple
notes in
times.
the
Yeah,
back.
she
The
said a couple times.
universe
We gonna go right there.
be
You know what I'm
universing.
saying? The universe be
Yeah,
universing.
and you
I'ma
know,
copyright that.
and you know, it's like, you know, we know similar people, right? And it's like you meet one person and you think like, okay, you never know who this person may meet and who this person may meet and who and how we met you. You know what I mean? Like through another friend but we
Not
not
knowing
knowing
that
that you was already connected.
Oh.
Like, so it's like, you know, I just say all that to say, like, Taylor, you are the connector. You know what I'm saying? Like,
plug.
you are the one who bring people together, man. And we just welcome to have you here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
We
Thank
definitely
y'all for
Yes,
having me.
yes,
I
yes.
appreciate y'all for having me here. My brother,
Yeah.
JoJo, Love
Yes.
Deposits. You
Yes.
know, I've been rocking with Love Deposits as an alumni of depositee
Yeah,
of
yeah,
love
yeah,
and
yeah,
withdrawing
yeah.
hate. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. All
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
all
all
For
that,
that.
all
years
that.
now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, thank you.
How y'all
thank you.
meet?
How did we meet? Oh, we met. We actually met. What is it, like a convention or something? With
We were gonna do the tour.
we was doing a tour.
It
for,
one of them
like-
parties?
No, it was really like a self-love healing type tour, and I was one of the panelists, and that's when I met JoJo.
I was supposed to be like the host.
Yeah, he was hosting it.
Got
This was
you.
like 2017, 2018.
Got you.
And he was hosting it, and then we just became cool ever since.
That's
and
what's
I
up.
locked in. I hosted her first gala.
Mhm.
That's
My
what's
first
up.
birthday gala.
Her
Yep.
birthday gala.
So,
we just been, you know,
we just
Hey,
been
he,
like this
he
ever
the way he in the crazy part, the way he is right now compared to like in his element is crazy as hell. It's like two different
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I seen this shit. He was posting it from the from the gas. Like I'm like,
yeah.
bro. I said that's not how he act with us, boy. That's a whole different person.
Turn
bro.
them phones off.
Yeah. He turned the phones off with
Yeah,
us.
turn them
He
phones
running
off.
around with a cape out there.
He came a long way. There's been multiple calls. I be like, bro, calm down. Calm down. Like, chill.
Yeah. We
Man.
love JoJo though. We
Because
love
when he
we
JoJo.
passionate about something, he passionate.
He
He don't
passionate.
care what anybody
for
else
sure.
think. He
Yeah.
gonna cut you out, go off.
Yeah.
But that's straight passion. It's
Yes.
not anything else but passion and get it together.
Nah, he saw it though.
Hey,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Uncle
Love
JoJo.
Deposit.
man,
Shout
for
out to
sure.
Uncle
Shout out to
JoJo, man.
for
So
sure.
let's get into it, man. Let's
Yeah,
get
we
into
man,
it.
we was already talking, so we can just go on and get back to it. So you've never bought cologne for? So okay, let me catch y'all. We was already
put
recording,
them in context. Put it in
Let me
context.
put y'all in context.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we got something that's in the work. Can I?
Yeah, speak
I
on
can speak
it.
on?
Yeah, you
So we
speak
have
on
some cologne that's in the work. A lot of people got merch and things of that nature, but we have some cologne that we're in the making, pretty much. So we're working on the name, branding, all that kind of good stuff. And she smelled the item, and she liked it. So
Let them know. Y'all get to see my reaction.
yeah.
Yes.
But
Watch this.
so
this.
she said she's never bought cologne for a man. Cause we asked her like how much you think somebody should pay for such a product. I think it's a very nice product.
300-400.
300-400.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like Creed. Yeah.
Creed prices. Boom. There you go. Creed, your ass in trouble, boy. But so she's never bought cologne for. So what do you buy for a man?
I mean, okay. So as I've gotten older, I've gotten less into buying actual gifts because I like people to remember what I do. So
What you mean?
like, fix your face. So when I say remember, it's just like I can buy some shoes for a man or whomever I'm dating. I can buy some clothes, but I want you to remember what I did, not remember an item. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we break up, you gonna always remember. Yeah, I took my ex girl took me to the DR and we had a grand old time.
Who taking somebody to the DR?
I didn't say I did that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
You remember that memory. So anytime you encounter that specific thing, it's always going to be correlated with me. I like to motherfuck people. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This cannot be real.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So that's just me.
Okay.
So I don't like rejection also. So I'm not going to put myself in a predicament to buy something where now I have to be like, if he don't like it, he gonna re-gift it somewhere else, and now I'm mad. So if you have a particular cologne, I'll introduce you to it and be like, hey, babe, I like how this smells. You should smell it too. And put it in your head that that's what I like, so you need to go buy it, but I'm not going to buy it for you.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
So that's
And when you send him to the store, he gonna go buy that Cannot Be Real cologne.
He gonna go buy that Cannot Be
because
Real.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
my man.
Yeah.
Y'all heard what she said. So if you want their reaction
Yeah.
from your woman or whomever or prospects,
Yeah, your process.
you better you need this is how you want to apply it properly. You just really need just about 3 squirts.
3 squirts.
You need one here, boom, rub.
Yeah.
Then you gonna hit that neck.
Yeah.
Then you want to hit your
No,
chest,
you need more than 3.
Why
so
you need
gotta
more
do
than 3?
one here.
Uh-huh.
Inside,
right?
outside,
Why need to do all that?
neck.
You need neck for sure.
Yeah, because
she
it's
gonna
not
hug.
it's
She
not
gonna hug
be
you here.
enough when you do this.
Okay.
And then you got to do this, and then neck. Because when you hug, you got
She
to
gonna-
get the aroma.
her face gonna be
so
right
when you
there.
breathe in, you inhale.
Uh huh.
You're gonna exhale. It's gonna be like, oh damn.
Man, I've been doing it wrong.
Real wrong.
How you
Get out the
spray?
shower. I spray all over my body. Then I throw my clothes on.
Nah.
And then
spray
I'm gonna hit
again?
another spray. Then
Nah,
I'm-
cause you don't want to smell too strong.
Then I'm gonna, before I walk out the house, I'm like, oh, you know what? Did I put enough on? I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Go
Especially if
forward.
it's oil based, you can't do that.
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
real.
hit the
Yeah,
inside, you gotta
inside.
hit the neck. So me, when I wear oil based scents,
yeah.
so inside,
Yep.
neck, shoulder,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
right down here in the middle.
Yeah.
Why you need it right there?
Huh?
Why you need it right there?
You never know. You don't know what may happen. And what if my man shorter than me?
Then you in trouble. If he shorter than
you
you,
in trouble because
What if I got on heels and he right here? He needs to smell that.
man,
right
then
there.
you gonna be in trouble. Who
So-
gonna protect who?
I mean, they can still protect me.
Okay, so move forward. He
said moving forward.
So pretty much. So with you, what all do you do? Let's start there. What all do you do?
All right, okay. Y'all got a pen and piece of paper? Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, so I am a serial entrepreneur. I own a health and wellness spa. I have a business consulting company, so I help businesses with brainstorming their ideas, growing their companies, the foundational work.
Like so.
Yes. That was free, by the way.
Yeah.
I am an entrepreneurship teacher, so I am the program manager for a program called Bishop Omar School of Entrepreneurship. We work with a lot of different individuals, basically doing what I do with business consulting. I am big on networking, so I do a lot of networking events, which y'all seen before.
Yes.
Can I say something? I don't know. So we went to a party.
Oh, it was a party. It wasn't a networking event. It was a business.
No, it was
It was a
big.
networking event.
It was a networking event. It was a good event. Let me start there. It was a good event. But hey, for the longest, at the beginning, I'm like, boy, this a freaky ass party.
See, okay, it was the nuts and bolts game. The nuts and bolts.
That too. And then we had the massage dude giving the massage in the back. I'm like, boy, I said, we came to the wrong.
First of all,
event.
he was my employee.
No, he was cool too, by the way. He was cool. Hey, cool guy. You keep doing what you're doing, boy. I know, hey, that's a crazy job massaging people. But we walked in, so I'm like, so we see the nuts and bolts. She's like, oh, wait, this represents the vagina. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm telling them, I'm like, bro, where you done brought us to? And then we met the guy. I don't even remember his name, but cool guy too though. Yeah, but he was talking to him. He's like, yeah, man, so I record, videos like people on OnlyFans. I said, they done got us. I said, they done got us. I said, boy, this how the Illuminati gets you. This how it start right here, boy. They get you to
Take you up to the top floor.
I said, oh, man. But in the end, though, when it came, it was like, it was a good event. Like, we started meeting people. We was having a good conversation. So it was an excellent networking event.
So the thing is that it's funny because most people say that. The purpose of Connections After Dark is to have people get out of their element of being business-minded. I mean, you can still be business-minded, but out of your element of being business-oriented and in your natural element of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people all the time, I'm sophisticated. So,
Oh, you said what now?
sophisticated.
I like this.
Don't copyright it
Sophisticated.
because I'm putting that on t-shirt.
No, I ain't gonna do that. But
But-
I'll make the t-shirts for
With-
you.
perfect.
Yeah, I will
Look.
make the t-shirts.
Boom.
Collaboration, I
Yes,
love it.
yes.
So when I say that, I mean I can be very business oriented. You can talk to me and we can have an intellectual conversation, and I can literally tell you whatever you need me to tell you in whatever tone. I can go from hood to Harvard, however you need me to do it. But at the core of me,
It's hard. I like
I
that.
got some ratchet ways. Like, we go sit in my car, I'm gonna probably play some Boosie or something
Yeah,
like that. And
yeah.
my music gonna be real loud.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna do some ratchet shit. But I'm very intelligent, intellectual, sophisticated at the same time. So Connections After Dark, the whole purpose of it is for you to present who you are with your business so that you make your business more likable, because now we know who you are and not who you're portraying to be.
Right.
That makes sense? Because I hate when people have a business and they show me who they want me to see for their business.
For sure, for sure.
Because if I get you drunk, now you're going to show me the
We
real
really
you.
are, you know.
And I want to see the real you from the beginning, because I'm going to like you more than I like who you show me as a business individual. So Connections After Dark, that's the whole purpose. Network, connect, and be who you are at the core. So those games force you
To be open.
to get out the box.
Yeah, for sure.
To
Because
be
you're thinking
open.
like, what the hell?
It definitely
But
got
you ain't
us.
got no choice
You
but
ain't got
to
no
play.
choice.
It definitely got us
'cause
out
you
the
hear
box, boy. Because I was
Yeah.
like, boys, hey, man. Well, I don't know what's finna happen
Yeah,
next. In the
yeah,
next
nah,
30
for
minutes, I don't
real.
know what's finna go
Look,
on.
you gonna walk up to him, I got a nut. Where your boat at?
Nah, but sure, and then people was coming to our family, my mouth.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
And one person was like, "Hey man, let me see your boat." I'm like, I ain't got no boat. She was like, oh, yeah, I just want to see if you can fit. I'm like, oh, now, you know, I'm just a vendor here, baby. I'm sorry. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, though. We had an amazing time, though, man.
Sure.
You know, and those type of events, you know, it gives you a chance, like you say, to get out of that element and to really be yourselves, you know what I mean? Because for the first time, like, me and bro been hanging out for a long time together, like, but it's like leisure stuff, you know what I mean? But on some like networking and business, like networking event, that was like our first one together. So he was able to see me in my element because I'm very talkative. I'm walking all the way around. I done found a little back door in the back to go back there and got me a drink. He was like, bro, where you coming from with that drink? You know, so that like you said, it gives you an opportunity to let your hair down and still do business, but as yourself though.
Yeah,
you know
and that's
I mean?
the whole point. Like, that's what I like for people to see, because we're coming to a generation now to where entrepreneurs look different everywhere.
Yes.
Entrepreneurs are just not in tux. They're just not in a skirt and a blazer. We are tatted with blonde hair, maybe a gold tooth or two. Ain't no telling. So it's like, I like to take people out of that element and change the visual aspect of what an entrepreneur, a mogul, a prodigy looks like, and let them know we can look like any walks of life. You can't judge us by our presence, like what you see. You got to judge us by what we know.
Yes. So let me ask you this: you know, as an entrepreneur, you know, as a black woman, you know, several businesses. Where did you get that from? Like, I know you from Dallas. Like, growing up in Dallas, did you always have that business mindset, or was that something you developed over the years?
I ain't gonna even lie to you. So my story is a story that is a very unique story. Like, I met my biological father when I was 27. And when I met my biological father, I was going through this kind of pinnacle in my life to where I was like, what do I want to do? Like, where do I need to go? Like, what I want to do, where do I need to go? I was quitting every job that I had because I was like, I ain't supposed to work for nobody else, all that other stuff. So it was always instilled in me. Like, my mom, she worked for herself as a hairstylist, but as you know, our parents, they do stuff the hood way. It wasn't to the caliber or to the structure of what I do. And then when I met my biological father and I started to learn about the things that he did and his entrepreneurial journey, I was like, damn, this is in my blood. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do.
It's meant for you to be an entrepreneur.
So I like to tell people, you know, this is grammatically incorrect, but I didn't flew here, I grew here. And so it was always embedded in me. So the moment that I kind of tapped into that channel within myself, everything just
started to
it
flourish.
just started to fall into place on its own. So it's always been in me. It's just I had to unlock it. And the moment I unlocked it, I've been blessed ever since.
What I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
Say, sometimes what you got to do, you know, unblock things, because, you know, like as an entrepreneur, it gets hard. You know what I'm saying? And I know you saying growing up without your, you know, not meeting your dad until you was 27 years old.
Well, I had my stepfather, my stepdad.
Got it.
I don't even like the word step. He's my daddy. He raised me. So shout out to both of them. My biological dad passed 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear
and
that.
my stepdad, he raised me. So you know.
But, you know, even still, you know, that detachment from, you know, knowing your biological father, because like that question in your mind could always be like, I want to meet them. Like, how did you deal with that, even though you had a father figure in the home?
That's another crazy story. So I grew up not knowing that my stepdad wasn't my real dad until my mom decided to have a conversation with me, because she assumed somebody else was my dad, and it turned out he wasn't. So I don't want to tell all my mama business. You know, back in the 90s, I was violent.
That's real.
But like, it didn't become a thought until he actually presented himself, because he found me on Facebook. He was following me for like 2 years, ended up messaging me on Facebook, and at first I'm like, why this old man trying to holler at me? And then, that was my first, why this old man trying to holler at me? And then he asked about my mama. I was like, oh, okay, so he know my family or whatever. And it went from there. So the 3 years that I was granted the opportunity to get to know him was impactful within my personal life and my business life, because it changed my outlook on who I was as an individual. It changed my outlook on how I did business, and it just made me understand a little bit more where I came from, because my family comes from Black Wall Street. So literally, if you go to the memorial for Black Wall Street, you'll see Kimbrough on the memorial.
That's what's
So
up.
when I actually like learned of that and got into all that, I was like, oh snap,
That's in you.
this
Yeah,
in me,
nah,
like
it's
this
in
been
you.
here.
Real, yeah.
And
yeah.
so my dad, he sat on the board and everything. So it was just like, it's things like that that lets me know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm not supposed to work for nobody else. And even in the moments where I feel like, dang, my business is not doing how it's supposed to do, God always come down and be like, I told you, stop worrying. And then something happened, and I'm like, all right, I'm sick. Let's go. Let's do it.
Keep it moving.
So with that being said, right? So when I first started following you on Instagram,
Probably seen a lot of ratchets up, huh?
nah. It was actually pretty nice setup though, for sure. But I seen your story first, so I don't know if you remember. The first guy I seen was an interview that was going on, and somebody was asked if you would date somebody that drove a bus.
You seen Henny and Halo
And-
podcast that I'm on. Wow,
yeah.
this is the second time today I done got asked this question
So-
about this bus driver.
Oh well, yeah, we gonna go get into it then. So the response was only if he owned the bus company.
Hold on.
That
What,
wasn't my
hold,
response.
No, I'm saying it was a
the
response.
question.
It was
Gotcha,
a
okay.
response.
gotcha.
It was
So
a
the
response.
question was, would you date a bus driver?
And then the
Got you.
response was only if he owned the bus company.
Mm.
So when I seen that, I hit you. I said, "Dang, we're gonna have to talk about this on the show." You was like, "Yeah, for sure." So would you date somebody that drove a bus?
I've dated less.
I'm not saying dated.
I'm just
I
saying
done done some.
dated
I done done some charity
He
work
said, bring
too.
it to the free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I done did quite a bit of charity work.
Yeah, we done done some. I done done some charity work. Would you, as of 2020? What's today? June 9th, 18, 23.
Yes, I would.
You would date somebody drive a bus?
I would. The reason why I would is because, okay, hold on. Let me take that back. Rewind.
Yeah,
All these bus drivers be like, "Hey, baby, look, I work for Dog now. I work for
Because
Dog."
the thing is I don't date everybody.
Yeah.
So if I date you, there was something within your mentality that was like, oh, okay, maybe we can get him to doing more. Maybe start his own bus company. Maybe own the bus company. He has some type of potential, some type of like admiration. Like he wanted to do more, but right now this is what he was doing in order to get to more. So if I date a bus driver, it's because all of those boxes and questions were checked before
So
I even
I'm-
said, yes,
what-
I'll be your girl.
So what I'm asking is, for the one that drive the bus, that's what he do. He ain't he ain't trying to go
retire.
up. He trying to retire
Yeah.
with a 401k as Stan, the bus driver.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. Like, I mean, I don't know why people continue to correlate happiness with money.
I think people correlate women with money.
Women with
I
money?
think they do.
I'm a different breed. So I don't know. I don't know about
I mean,
that
maybe
breed over there.
for most women, what I've
See,
learned.
you putting all of us in the category.
I say most, baby.
I'll be over there watching them.
Yeah.
Over there.
You be watching?
I'm like, what y'all doing? Because I'm not doing it.
Well, most of them most of them want materialistic to even have a conversation with them.
Listen, I'm not materialistic. I tell people all the time, I've never bought anything from Louis, Gucci, Prada, Baccarat, none of that. My favorite store is Shein. I will love you the same if you buy me a $100 gift card from Shein because I actually just placed an order from them this morning.
Type shit.
Hey, shout out to Sheen.
Shout out
too.
to Sheen,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Sheen.
Shout out
for
to
real.
Sheen.
I love Fashion Nova. I
Okay.
don't even like going into the stores to shop because I don't have much time, so I like to shop online. I don't correlate my happiness with money because I can give you the same look that you would pay $1,000 for by paying $50 from Shein, and we pull the same nigga.
Type shit. Talk that shit.
So the thing is, it's not about what you wear
It's how
or what
you
you
wear it.
have or the materialistic things. It's how you present it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
That's right.
So-
Look, you know, I see you saying that. You know, you saying a lot of good stuff, and it's like, as a black woman, right? Seeing you like be strong and independent, but at the same time, like you still come off feminine, like super feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you keep that balance to where like, you know, I'm standing, I'm here, and my presence is big because you have a big presence, but also able to like be be feminine. You know what I mean?
You think so? A lot of people be telling me I have an alpha.
You tough.
female
Yeah, you
type.
do.
I don't know what he
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
You tough.
But I see it.
I
But I
get-
still see the feminine side. Like,
But I feel like most I ain't gonna say most. There are men that are afraid of a woman that is a entrepreneur because they do feel like if he
Gotcha.
was a 9 to 5, they like, well,
Gotcha.
damn, like that motherfucker out my league. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like some women get to a point if they are making a certain, if they have, I ain't gonna say making certain money, if they have some type of motion, then they tend to have a dominant attitude, especially over a man. So, is it hard for you dating? Well, I mean, probably not though.
I'm gonna answer that, but I can give you something better. Most men, women, anything with a male dominance,
Okay.
type of dominance, they are intimidated by someone who is focused on their stability. So, my philosophy on relationships is that you should not go into a relationship wanting something. Everything that you need should be fulfilled already so that you go into a relationship adding to that, not feeling like something needs to be filled. So for me, in my dating life, one, it's pretty much not existent. I just have prospects every now and then.
Prospects is crazy though. I just want
Yeah, I do have
prospects is crazy.
every now and then. I don't go on dates. I go on outings.
yeah.
Um,
So that's the text right off.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
That is
I don't
crazy.
go on dates. I go on outings. Because men get a little possessive, so they'll be like, "Yeah, I used to talk to her." No, you didn't. We went out and we had a conversation. And I wrote it off on my text. But I'm sorry.
Don't make me no business, baby. I ain't know.
I'm just saying.
We used to talk.
most men-
He said
When we
together.
texting,
Yeah.
if we texting up, we talked, baby.
I don't
We
even text
talked.
consistently. That's to be honest. I'm not a consistent texter. Like I will literally text you today and then text you 3 days later and say I forgot to respond. That is really me. But I genuinely be busy. JoJo know. I genuinely be busy. But I think for men, it's hard for them to see a woman just as focused as they are. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, my dad told me, grind 5 years straight and you'll never have to work the rest of your life. I'm on year 4. Next year is my Jesus year. I'll be on year 5. I don't have time for inconsistencies. I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for any of that. And I went through a fair share of that in the last year or so. So where I had to really sit down and evaluate and be like, okay, what did you learn from this lesson? Because this is not a loss. This is a lesson. What did you learn?
sure.
How did you get through this? What are you not going to accept going forward? And keep it fucking moving.
So, do you have anything that you look for inside dating? Like, do you have like a mind? I don't want to say like a physical type, but like a mindset type. Or what do you look for? Because you said you don't even date, so what do you look for in the
no,
business
there
and
are
When
things?
you
people-
going on the outing?
There
Yeah, you're
are
on your
people
outing.
that like catch my mind, like that spark my interest. There are people, but it's very, very rare because when you're not in that mindset, it's like they literally have to be standing in your face and be like, "See me." That makes sense? Like I have one person, and if he watches this, he gonna know I'm talking about him. He came to my spot and got a membership. He like sent me some stuff on Valentine's Day, and I knew who he was, but I didn't like pay attention. But it was the fact that it was the effort, and I was like, okay, let me go out with him one time, and we cool. Like we have conversations. He understands. He's like, I know you always busy. Like I'm just building a friendship. I appreciate the people that build a friendship before trying to be in a relationship because you can't be in a relationship with somebody without being friends first.
Oh, for sure.
And so for me, I'm not in the mindset of let's be together. I'm in the mindset of can you be my friend? And then whatever happens later down the road, it happens. And if that's not for you, then I'm
and
not
I think
for you.
that friendship is important. You know, like I've been married 16 years now. You know, and
Yeah, I'm going through a divorce,
God
so
dang, man, y'all
I'm-
say-
congratulations.
yeah. We
That's the
I'm
dream,
gonna
but
ask you something about that too. We'll get to that. You know, but you know, and hold on, man, y'all ain't gonna clown me for being married 16 years.
No, I'm not clowning
No, I
you.
ain't talking about
It's a
him. I'm talking about they can't see him, but the ghosts in the back. You see the ghosts. Yeah, I'm talking about the ghosts in the back. Close the ghosts. But anyway, but yeah, man, you know, being friends, I think that's real important though. You know what I mean? But I know also sometimes like in a relationship, like you're not always gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like in that friends mode. You know what I'm saying? But like if you keep that in the forefront, it like that's what keep me going. You know what I mean? Knowing that like, dang, this my friend, this my homie. You know what I'm saying? And you can build that, but like now, fast forward, I got friends that's still single. You know what I mean? I got cousins and family members that's single. Their number one complaint is like nobody, like you're saying, nobody wants to be friends. Everybody just want to get to the business. They either want to get to straight having sex or they want to rush into the like fully committed type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Or they want to possess or own you.
Or they want to possess or own you. Like, but I know you saying like, you know, you're busy and you keep, you know, you're not dealing with the, you know, the distractions in your life and things like that. But like, how do you consistently like keep that on the forefront of your mind when, you know, you're an attractive young lady, you know what I mean? And guys are coming at you and you could, you know, easily, because women like we always say, like men want to take care of women, right? And men want to take care of,
want to be submissive,
and they want to be submissive to that. And knowing that, like, man, if I dated him, I'll be taken care of, you know what I mean? Or if I dated this status of man, like, how do you like still stand firm to all your goals and like, nah, listen, before I commit to that, like, this is what I'm holding on to?
I guess I get a little personal. I always think about what I didn't receive in my marriage, and I'll be like, I don't want to spend another decade going through that again. So I'd rather wait for what's for me than to force what's not.
So what you feel like you didn't receive, if you don't mind me asking? Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay, look, we ain't gonna talk about that, brother. Look, brother,
No, we can.
Go ahead.
Briefly. I didn't feel like I received support.
As far as
Just with my endeavors. I mean, I feel like when you're in a relationship, men are you're so dependent. Okay, let me not be you. I'm not going to categorize men. I feel like sometimes the male species can be so dependent upon their woman supporting them that they don't know how to give the support because they've received it so long. So when it comes time for her to shine, they are just like, hold on, you shining too bright. You in front of too many people. We're not doing that. And they don't know how to just be like, I trust you. I love you. I know that what you're doing is for the betterment of you, your happiness, and our family, and I support it. Like, I just don't feel like one of the things that I received was support during a time that I was focused the most. Because I don't feel like I've ever been as focused in my life as I am now, especially with being a mother. So this is probably the pinnacle moment of my life that I actually said, look, children, I got to focus on me too.
type shit.
I got to focus on me too. So it's about to be 33, and not 50-50 and leaving me out. I'm going to focus on me and I'm going to focus on y'all, and we're going to climb to the top together. Like, because if I don't make sure that I'm good, I'm no good for them. So.
Was this a conversation during the transition in your?
Multiple conversations, but I mean, people listen to what they want to listen to.
That's pretty fair.
So now I'm just thugging, you know, on my own.
With prospects.
Going on outing.
Prospects.
So are you accepting applications for?
I was just about to say, you can send an application. I'll look at it when I get ready.
Yeah. So you gonna put it in the file?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the file. But like, I'm focused. Like, I feel like you find the most meaningful relationships when you're not looking for them.
No, for sure.
And I've come across so many people, just business and personal, who I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Fuck with me. Like, they my niggas. Like, they my homies. And I have more long-lasting friendships than I had from people who were, like, my friends in high school or people I've known forever, people who will call and check on me because I'm real big on energy and how it's reciprocated. And I have people who will call me and be like, you know, what's your mental like? And I appreciate that question because
Especially
I can tell you I'm
entrepreneur.
okay all day.
Yeah.
But if you ask me what's my mental like and I start breaking down and crying and you know, my mental is not okay.
Yeah.
And I have friends who will come to me and they'll be like, Taylor, I know you got a lot going on. And I just want to know, is it okay if I vent to you? And I'll tell them, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with that right now. But can we try tomorrow? Like, I have friends who genuinely care. And that's important to me. So it's like, I'm not looking for anything. My divorce is not even final. But I'm not looking for anything. I'm looking to be the best version of myself, so that when whomever is supposed to be in my life comes in my life, I'm ready for them. And I'm not like, nah, leave me alone. So I don't want to push my blessing away. So I'm trying to be the best healed version of me that I can. And I just pour into my business because I love what I do. Like, I love teaching people. I love talking to people. I like helping people grow with their businesses. That's just something that it naturally comes to me. And I tell people that I get downloads. You know how, you know, prophets, they get downloads when I get business downloads. So when people come to me about their business, I always tell them record me, because when I finish saying this, I'm not going to remember what I said. Because whatever I'm talking about in that moment, I was supposed to tell them. And I keep it moving. JoJo it's happened with him before multiple times.
You know, I know you talk about, like, I can, like, you know, self-work. Like, I tell you put a lot of work in yourself, right? For me, I like to meditate, right? And meditation takes me to a place of, like, peacefulness, that place of tranquility, that place of where when everything in the world is, like, chaotic around me, you know what I mean? I can, like, know if I take 10 minutes to myself and just breathe, you know what I mean? It kind of brings me back to a place, like, I know you're busy in your life and you got a lot of things going, but, like, what are some of those daily practices that you do to, like, to keep you balanced and to keep you sane and to keep that mental in check?
I pray. For one, I have a prayer that I say all the time. I pray to be the happiest and the healthiest that I've ever been in my entire life. I ask God to reveal, remove, and restore. Anybody that isn't supposed to be there, remove them. Reveal them to me that they're not supposed to be there, and restore them with somebody that will actually play a bigger position in my life. I do that for one. I'm a geek, so I like Sudoku.
Yeah. Who?
So Sudoku.
What is that?
It's a numbers game.
The little Chinese game be on the back of the newspaper.
Yeah. It's a numbers game.
Oh, my bad.
So
Okay.
I'm a big geek. So I like to read and I like to play Sudoku. Sudoku actually, like, calms my mind. So it's really just putting numbers in order, and it's.
See, I got dyslexia, so that's why I want.
Yeah, it's real geeky. I like to do that, and then sometimes, I mean, most of the time it's just sitting and chilling with my kids, because it's like my kids are 9 and 13 now. And so just to sit there and be like, dang, y'all are growing up. Like, have real conversations with my 13-year-old. And we're talking.
Boys or girls?
They're boys.
Boys,
and
gotcha.
we're sitting and we're talking about things. I'm just like, dang, it's refreshing, because especially when you realize that your kids are actually paying attention and comprehending what you're doing and what you're saying, you're like,
they got it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes. So
I'm waiting on that moment.
That's kind of how I level out. Meditating is hard for me because my mind is always on the go. I have 50 million things that I do. So sitting down for 5 minutes and doing nothing, it gives me really bad anxiety. So I'm working my way to that. But right now, what I do is I try to sit in solitude with things that I like.
I think with the meditation, I feel like I'm kind of that way too. I think I got what's that shit called? Like
ADHD.
Yeah. Cause my mind constantly moves. Like, even during conversation, like, some people feel like I don't pay attention because, like, I space out, but I be thinking about other shit. Like, I gotta do this. But guided meditation is what I started doing first, because it gives you something to grab on. Mentally. Like, I can't sit and do that mentally either. Like, quiet. I'll be like, goddamn, leave the stove on type shit. Yeah. But that guided meditation, it'll give your brain something to focus on, so that way it'll take you through the journey of meditation, and you just. At the end, you be like, damn, I just realized meditated. So you might need to try that too.
Yeah. Just, A lot of people try to get me to meditate, but I just be like, I don't got time. Yeah. But I do. It is. It's on my, like, wish list, because I feel like people who meditate, they have so much, like, a better control of their time.
Okay, let me say that. I don't want to cut you off. Maybe you, or I don't want to say what you need to do, but I think that you should try to give your mind that time to, cause I don't like saying, I'm big on, like, my words too. Like, I've been catching myself too. I say, like, damn, I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah. Right. So I try to catch myself. Yeah, I try to be like, okay, well, I choose not to give this time. So I think you should create that space for your mental, especially with you being a woman that is healing and you're building your brand and you have, like, a million things going. You're a serial entrepreneur. So I feel like your mind is your computer, which is the most important thing of your whole process. So you have to give your computer that time to cool off, because otherwise you can overheat, and then you be doing a full mental motherboard swap. Alex, I be catching on too, boy. Yeah. But yeah, you should give yourself that time so you can.
Yeah, because for me though, for, like, meditation, right? It ain't even, and I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong. I just do it because it works. But for me, it's like, yes, we getting thoughts in our brains, right? So it's like if I'm having a million things going and I'm like, dang, man, I just need to calm down. I literally will sit, and now I'll put like in my mind like a door or a room, and I'll just let that room fill up with thoughts, and it's just thoughts coming. But in my mind the whole time, I'm trying to breathe and just calm myself down, and I'm thinking like, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, right? But it's just thoughts coming in, thoughts coming in. But eventually, as you practice, you are able to take that room full of thoughts, close that door, and literally walk down the hall and open up another door that's empty and sit there in peace and solitude.
Yeah.
Like you can literally take your mind to a place of like nothingness. And for me, it took me about 4 years of practicing all the time. But like I'm a big advocate of meditation because I went through a phase of a time where I was like feeling depressed and feeling down, and like nothing could help me but me dealing with myself. And for me, it was like only way I deal with myself is to deal with yourself, like, and think about like all those thoughts that's going through your head, all those, and really feel those things and let it go.
See, what I do for that is I video blog. So I like to, I'm the realest nigga that I know.
Yeah.
So I talk to myself.
Yeah.
And what I do is like, I haven't been as frequent with it as I used to be, but I would record myself and I would tell my, how my day has been, what I'm going through, like how it makes me feel, those type of things. And then kind of put it in an archive and watch it later and be like, why did I feel that way? What was I going through?
Yeah.
How did I overcome it? Those type of things. That's kind of my way to get away because I don't know, I think sometimes people can get scared to sit in their own thoughts.
Yes.
And
Scary place.
deal with it.
Yeah. Scary
place.
Like when you really have to sit down sometimes and think about some of the things that we endure as humans, some of the things we go through emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, all of that mentally, it can be scary to be like, how am I going through this? Like, how am I healing from this? Or am I healing? You know what I'm saying? So I think, like, for you, meditation, it works for you. Like, for me, video blogging, because it's like it gives me an avenue to get it out to where I can actually talk about it. So.
Oh, what works for one may not work
for real. And that's the beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like one thing may work for you, and something
Work
else
for
may make for somebody else. But long as we doing something and that works, you know what I mean? The problem is some people not doing
nothing.
They ain't doing nothing. They just sit like this, like, dang, man, I wish I could not go through this. It's like, man, you got to get up. You got to do something. You know what I mean? And with that being said, like doing something, right? Like having a spa and being a licensed, massage therapist. Like how, like what made you just all of a sudden like want to become, licensed and then open up a full running spa like that? That's a lot.
Well, like my whole family is cosmetology. I grew up in the beauty industry, and so I can't do hair to save my life. And I just wanted to find something in the beauty industry that I could do. I was like, what can I do? Like this is what I know.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to somebody that was an esthetician. And that's how I got into just
Hold on, what that was a what?
Esthetician, skincare.
Oh, skincare.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I got into
all I know is a dermatologist.
A dermatologist is a doctor. Esthetician. That's the easiest way to remember it. A doctor esthetician.
Got it.
And that's kind of how I got into the field and how I ended up opening. Well, when I opened my spa, I originally had a business partner. Bought my business partner out, and now it's mine on its own. But how I originally, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's a boss move. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna skip over that. You know what I'm saying? That's a boss move. But go ahead.
That's a lot that happened in my life. But how I originally got into that portion of running a spa and owning it is because every place that I applied for, there was nobody that looked like me. Well. And so I was having a hard time getting a job within that field because I was the only person that looked like me. Skincare, massage, aesthetics, it was always correlated with blonde hair, blue eyes. And that was just not me. So I got tired of being rejected for my physical and not my mental. And I was just like, forget it. I'm going to just go open up my own. And here we are 4 years later. I done made over $900,000 within my business.
That's what's up.
In a 4-year time frame.
Boss move.
Hey, y'all better go on.
We gotta take a drink to that, bro.
Real. Toast to that. Real. Hey, because there's some people ain't made $9 in their business. For real. And they still saying, I'm an entrepreneur. Go on TikTok.
I mean, but it got to start somewhere, though.
Download my ebook.
Yeah, they got ebook too, though. They got ebook.
Nah, for real,
but so I heard you speak a lot about your appearance. So how important is your physical appearance? Is it important to you?
No. Okay, hold on. In what aspect?
I mean, it's just, some people use it as a marketing thing, but I've heard you speak about it, a few times.
The only thing that's like the biggest marketing aspect to me was my hair. That's it. A lot of people know me for my hair because I either have the really long locks that are blonde or I have my regular locks that are blonde. I use it sometimes as a branding tactic, but other than that, I'm just me. You might catch me in some sweats with a tank top and a hat on one day, or you might catch me dressed up. You're gonna catch me on more days in sweats because I don't like getting dressed up all the time. I like to be regular. Even at work, if you come up to the spa, sometimes I might be in my office with house shoes on and some Rugrat sweats and a t-shirt because I know I'm gonna be in my office all day. Like, and I like to be comfortable. So your physical appearance is important, but also what's more important than your physical appearance is your confidence. That's what I tell people all the time. You can be regular and exude crazy confidence, and people will still love you the same as if you were dressed in designer clothes.
That is facts.
That's real.
That is fact.
It ain't what did they say? It ain't how you wear it. It ain't what you wear. It's
how you wear it.
It's how you wear it.
So with you having your own spa, and you do look the way you look. Do you have any like crazy?
Yeah, how do she look?
She look nice, Robin.
He said she look nice.
Just nice, bro.
Just nice.
The way she look.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Damn, that's crazy.
Cannot be real. This cannot be real, bro. Before we go, hey, this cannot be real, right? How many fingers take down?
How many fingers you take? You don't take no fingers down, bro. So with you being two hands up, what experience have you had? Have you had any crazy experiences in the spa? Because I've heard and seen, like crazy stories about, nice women that have 2 handfuls of women that do massages. But y'all crazy, by the way. Y'all wow.
I've actually had quite a few little crazy incidents go on. I work about 90% on my business and not in my business, and mainly because people are weird. So the more established I became within Dallas, surrounding cities, Houston, all of that, the more weirder people got. So I would have people who would mail me stuff.
What they mailing you?
Hey, I got a couple of checks. Send those. Don't send nothing else. But people would mail me money. They would send me Tiff Treats cookies. They would send me gifts. Like my birthday is next weekend, so I don't know what's about to come in my business address, but hey, make it nice. They would come, and I've had a couple of people that would come. They would book appointments and then see me there, and be like, "Hey, Taylor, you were supposed to do my appointment." I was like, "No, I wasn't. I only booked it because of you." That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. And they would literally cancel their appointment because I wouldn't work on them, or sit and wait to find out when I would be available, and I would tell them I'm not available. I've had people pretty much stalk the business. I've had to get people kicked out. I've had people stalk me in public because of social media. They'll be like, "Oh, Taylor," and I'm like, "No." If I go out with like a prospect, I always tell them, "Hey, grab me by the loop on my belt." And they'll be like, "Why?" I said, "Because if you don't do that, then it looks like I'm available."
This prospect thing is crazy.
So, I've had to do that. I was like, "Grab me by the loop of my mouth," or I tell them, "Grab the back of my neck, do something, touch me."
Grab by your back.
Something like just touch me. So it's been some crazy. It be some crazy
That's
stuff,
a little rough,
some crazy stories. I can't.
Damn.
Listen.
I just know we know who your ass is.
It's been some crazy stuff, especially like it's been some weird people in my spa who would like come in and just be like, "I don't even want a massage. Just just rub my feet, just rub my leg. And I'm like, I'm not touching you.
Rub your.
Like, I'm not doing none of that.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, do you
Yeah,
like
you
your?
can get reflexology. You can get a foot massage.
But I'm saying though, like, do a man you
No.
you don't like your
but
feet
it would
rubbed?
be-
If I
it
go
would
to,
be
I want a
like
real
that.
massage.
But I'm.
Yeah.
Do you like your feet rubbed?
No, I don't even want you touching my feet. Like even when I go to get a massage, I'll let them massage me, but I don't want you like dealing with my feet too long. Like, go on, get in there and get out. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the back, shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't like my feet being touched.
So
I
with
don't mind though, but you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not.
just
You won't let them
nah.
touch your feet?
Ooh.
But I ain't gonna lie,
But
bro.
most of
I
your
go,
nerves
I
and
go,
everything
I go
are
get a
in
little,
your
you
neck.
know what I'm
Some of the
saying?
major parts of your body, so that's probably the most essential place that you want massage because of reflexology.
And I understand all that. Well, we ain't
He ain't touching them
We
feet.
ain't touching my feet though,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
We
yeah.
can-
You got
Okay.
busted feet.
No, I take my shoes off now. I can't do that now.
See that challenge? Can I be real? Can I be real?
Hey, y'all wow, right?
Can I be real?
Put him in the class. Put him in the camera.
Damn.
Can I
Am I
be
getting a
real?
massage though? If I am I
Rip
getting
him out the plastic.
Yeah.
I've been acting
Yeah.
brand new. I'm acting brand new
you
today.
acting brand new, yeah.
Am I getting huh?
Yeah.
Boy, y'all what?
Yeah. Hey, I thought this was the Can I Be Real show. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying?
The-
Go on, song.
Y'all
He said, y'all
bro.
what?
Barbecue and mildew.
We gonna mildew right now?
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do it like that.
But anyway, so what you doing there? So do you give massages like outside of work? Is there like a pleasure thing that you would? Y'all are wow, bro.
I mean, if I'm in a relationship, then sure, but no.
I was asking.
Yeah, if I'm in a relationship, then sure. And I mean, when you're in a relationship, women want to be submissive. So if I'm in a relationship, then yeah. If I'm not, no.
Well, prospects. I'm sorry for you.
He's gonna start using this
Yeah,
word.
nah, for real. Hey,
Prospect.
that's the new one. You can have a shirt say prospect number 1. Like number 2, you know what
Like
I'm
thing
saying?
number
Like,
one, thing number
you know what I'm
two,
saying?
prospect number 1, prospect number 2.
Oh man, Taylor,
I ain't got. I
Hey,
wouldn't.
listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Taylor had already said, man, when we was at the party, she was like, "Listen, y'all, we gonna have fun. Like, you know what I mean? We gonna be laughing."
Nah, for
but
sure,
I ain't gonna
for
lie.
sure.
At first, I was like, "Man, Taylor be serious." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like, I know you cool, you down to earth, but I'm like, man, I don't know. But like,
Yeah, she told me I'm funny as hell.
Yeah,
I-
nah, for real,
Hey, I'm
for real,
funny.
nah, for real,
Hey, listen, I'm funny.
nah, for real.
I be
Hey,
here, hee ha ha.
nah,
Listen, you gonna have a grand old time with me. That's why I said I love it because for me,
Yeah.
people judge me a lot.
Yeah.
But you have to know me to know who I am at the core. So I'm gonna give you like my business side when I'm
Yeah.
real serious and
Yeah.
I'm doing something. Cause you know, business is my passion.
Facts.
And I want you to take me serious in my business. But once I'm comfortable, you know, then I'm gonna show you who I really am. But
Yeah.
in my business, I'm cutthroat. Like, get straight to the point.
Nah, facts.
Don't come at me with no BS. Like, if you coming at me with an idea,
Yeah,
business, all of
yeah.
that. I mean, show me the numbers, show me the facts, those type of things.
Facts.
Don't come at me with no bullshit because I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, you wasting my time.
Yeah.
But me, I'm goofy.
Do you mix the two, or do you catch yourself mixing the two?
I don't mix business with personal. Not at all.
Not like mixing business with pride. I'm saying as far as like, do you catch yourself handling a prospect as if they are like it's business?
No, I don't mix business with personal at all. Like whatsoever. I've done it before in the past, learned my lesson, moved on from it. I don't do it at all. Even with my friends, I don't even mix my friends with business and personal. Like I'll tell my friends if they're, you know, trying to talk to somebody that is in my business world and my friends are in my personal world, I let them know, don't expect me to pull up with a ski mask in business. Cause on business side, I'm gonna just look at you like, girl, what is you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, personal side, if it has nothing to do with my business, come on, let's ski mask, let's roll up. But other than that, no. So even I don't mix business with personal, and if there is a situation where it can become like the two can intertwine, I'll always have a median person to make sure that it never does just that.
Okay.
What if you were in a situation though, like this is just scenario, you know what I mean? Like, but you are working, right? You done hired a new masseuse, you know what I mean? And he's ambitious and he's, you know what I mean? He's a good guy. He's you know, everything that maybe you can see in a potential guy, would you compromise your business to, you know, be happy in a relationship, or would you just leave it as business?
Good question. Great question, sir.
If it's for me, it's gonna find me.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. If it's for me, it's gonna find me.
Man,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
gonna
have
have
so
to
many
force
quotes.
it.
No,
Yeah, I'm not
for
gonna
real.
have to force it. I'm not gonna have to compromise. I'm not gonna have to do anything. It's just gonna fit perfectly into my life the way that it's supposed to.
Will it?
Yeah. If it's for me, it's gonna find me.
Okay.
And I won't have to compromise anything within my life because our lives will mesh the way that they're supposed to.
Okay.
He said, okay. So,
Okay.
I feel like you got something.
No,
to say.
me personally, I do feel like when it comes to relationships, I think it's always somewhere that you have to compromise. I feel like that's the side of relationships that's not really spoken. Because of course there are some things that's gonna fit like just like a perfect puzzle piece.
But you have to be in a relationship for the compromise.
so you got to be a level of commitment.
Yeah, the question
Yeah.
that he asked, we weren't in a relationship yet. Would I compromise to be in a relationship? But we're not in a relationship.
Oh, so
the,
you
the
got-
compromise
for
comes
sure,
within
for
the
sure.
relationship,
Yes,
not
ma'am.
while you're getting to know the person to see if y'all are compatible.
No.
Because I'm not compromising anything while I'm trying to figure out if you belong in my life or not.
Oh,
So let me ask y'all
Understood.
this then. It's for both of y'all then, you know, like, because, you know, we all been in relationships, you know what I mean? And in a relationship, what do you think the biggest compromise is?
How communication is conducted.
money,
You said money? Yeah.
finance,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
And you say communication.
Communication.
And why?
Because, like, you have to be able to, one, you have to be able to communicate on each other's level as well as comprehend on each other's level. So if you don't do well with how I speak, like my tone of speaking, then I'm going to have to talk to you in a way to where it makes you feel comfortable to communicate with me.
Yes.
It makes you feel you want to be in your soft man era, and so that you'll actually hear me and not be on the defense.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's hard for some men to receive that, though.
I don't think he received it.
You know what I mean? It's hard for some men to receive it. What you thinking, Mossy? Good, cause yeah. Can I be real, my brother? What's good? Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
I think you know a lot of times though, like I'm gonna be for me, right, as a man.
Yeah, you've been married 16
Yeah,
years.
so-
We should be asking you these questions on how do we perfect it.
Man, listen, I don't know, man. I just got started getting it right. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, so I have been married 16 years, right? Like, and I got married young. I was 22 when I got married. I'm 38 now, but for me, it was like getting married young. At first, I used to look at it as like a bad thing in a sense, because people always say, "Dang, you got married so young, you missed out," right? But fast forward, moving now, like, you know, living in the presence, you know, I look at it was a beautiful thing for me because I was able to establish something early with somebody who I know, who I trust, and who I can build with. You know what I mean? And we got kids, so it's like now moving forward, it's like for me the biggest compromise is time,
Right.
because it's like before, when I was just available all the time, when I was the perfect husband, the perfect father, you know what I mean? I had all the time in the world, but it's like the more you grow and the more, you know, you go after, you know, whatever success is for you, it takes away your time from the family. It takes away your time from the kids. So for me, it's like that having to sacrifice my time over my family, like that's one of the things that I'm struggling with even now, you know what I mean? Because it's like, shoot, it's Father's Day today. And instead of me at home with my kids, you know what I mean, we working, which I love to do, and that's my thing. Like, I like to work all the time. Like, I'm gonna work. Like, we always up late at night.
Sure.
We get off work, we work, and we get off work, we work. And when we leave here, we probably gonna have another meeting and be working. You know what I mean? So it's like having to compromise that time to get what I want, but at the same time, make sure I'm able to spend it with my family. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like time. Like, how can I how can I compromise my time and not compromise it in a bad way? Because I think a lot of times we hear that word compromise, it can sound like you gotta.
It can sound like a death sentence.
Like a dead sentence, but like compromise can be a good thing. You know what I mean? But that's how the younger people are.
That's
like
crazy.
I'm a little older, so when if you don't mind me asking, off camera, you can tell me.
Oh, I don't mind telling because I don't look my age. I'm 31. I'll be 32 next Saturday.
I thought you was finna say something else.
What you thought I was about to say?
I thought you was finna say like 28 or something. Yeah.
Nah, I'm 31.
Okay.
Black don't crack unless you use it. But
Damn, that is crazy.
Unless you use it.
31, going on 32.
Nah, that's what's up.
Looking
that's
real
what's
youthful.
Up. Nah, yeah, you are. You look young.
Okay. You said next Tuesday?
Wednesday. Saturday.
Wednesday.
Next Saturday.
Damn, you don't know your birthday?
Yeah. And what sign is that?
That's Cancer, right?
Cancer?
Yeah, he said, dang, you don't know your birthday? I said next Saturday.
Cancers makes sense.
I'm a Cancer. Yeah, best sign ever. Represent for all the Cancers. If you
Almost Gemini.
If you didn't
Type
make
shit.
it to the Cancer era, then I do apologize. God just wasn't on your side. But we are the best signs. We are the most lovable, the most loyal, the most sought after, the greatest, the best, the wonderfulest. And that's not even a word, but words are created for Cancers.
Yes.
Damn.
We are the best.
Damn.
For the
I
Cancer.
would say my most loyal, trusted relationship I've ever been in was Cancer.
Yep, that's us.
So you still with them?
We are great women.
Damn. Okay.
They couldn't handle me.
He said they can't handle me. So let me ask you. So with that, do you believe in that like compatible signs, like how they like Cancers is only good with Aries or
I believe that with zodiac signs, you have like very good compatible traits. So Cancers are really good with like Pisces and Scorpios. So you have compatible traits, but I don't think those should be your soulmates. I don't think you should go into it with the mind frame of this is my soulmate. But I do think you have zodiac signs who are more compatible with you than others. So you can have kind of those meaningful conversations, interactions, those type of things, and it be fulfilling and not like, why did I waste my time doing this?
Yeah.
What's your sign?
Capricorn.
What's your sign?
I'm Aquarius, the realest out there. Yeah, we I'm very intellectual, very intelligent. What's the word?
Hey, but we the GOAT though. You know what I'm saying? We the GOAT.
Sure.
I mean,
We the
but
GOAT.
are you though?
We the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? We start the year off.
Capricorn.
Okay, I guess so. Because my nickname is Big Goat. So.
Bad.
Big Goat.
Yeah.
What the baby say? Like, I don't even got to call myself to go. Everybody else do. So.
Yeah.
Type shit. That's what I would say too.
So let me ask you this, for the young ladies out there that's trying to get their grind on, you know what I mean? And they trying to, I see a lot of women like get into the beauty industry, you know what I mean?
It's a $1 billion industry. Why wouldn't you?
And that's what I'm saying. But I always hear when women say I'm trying to get into it, they be like, well, it's too many people already doing
It's oversaturated.
It's oversaturated. Like, how can you help them get past that to know, like, you can still do it?
I always tell people what's for you is for you. There's no competition. Like, I don't believe in competition because anything that's for me, it's always gravitated to me. So I don't, like, even when it comes to teaching people certain things or telling them certain things, I never withhold information because I've gotten this far just giving, being who I am.
Yeah.
So why would I withhold that if I know that me being me is going to get me further in life than where I'm already in now? So when they say that an industry is oversaturated, the better you are in that industry and the more you perfect that craft within that industry, the higher you go on the totem pole when it comes to being an industry professional. So it could be 50 million people out here doing lashes, but if they don't do lashes like you do, they don't provide the customer service that you provide, they don't provide an aftercare kit or the time champagne or the expertise or the classes or anything like you do, then you're going to always be an industry professional.
Sounds like can I be real?
It depends on what you say.
Sounds like can I be real?
Yeah, we just making sure we set the tone right with the champagne. Don't worry about it. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Champagne right here on east side of me.
Yeah.
But
Shout out
it's
to Ross.
not about. I hate when people go into things thinking that it's a competition.
Yeah.
Because the more you study, the more you perfect your craft, the better you are within that industry. And so if people took that into initiative and understood the importance of knowledge, then they wouldn't even be in a negative mind frame of competition. So And I tell people I don't believe in competition because what's for me is for me. So if I tell you something and you make more money than me doing what I told you, then I did my due diligence because you wouldn't have even known where to start if it wasn't for me. That was just more of a passion for you than it was for me because I have a different lane. So do what you do.
You know, in the beauty industry, like it's a lot of I want to say controversy, but it is for as like women controversy. You know, in the beauty industry, for as like I see a lot of women like going above and beyond to get that level of perfection, right? That level of what they think men want to see from, you know, getting their lashes done to, you know, getting their lips done, their nose done, and you know, I appreciate it. Y'all look amazing.
Y'all look great, but stop doing it for a man.
And so that's what I want to say. Like for is like the women, like getting their bodies done and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. Like, do you feel like women are doing that for men now these days, or they doing it to genuinely change their bodies and be happy for themselves?
So speaking from a woman who've had surgery, I've had a tummy tuck from my boys.
Okay.
Like, I had to evict. I had a C-section with my youngest son. I had to evict it. It had to go. I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest. Like, when people go and get surgery, it's all about why you're doing it. Me, I did it for me. I didn't do it for a man. I didn't do it for a relationship. I didn't like that my body didn't look the same as it did before I had my son.
Gotcha.
And so you get more out of your decision when you do it because it's truly for you. So I will say that there are a lot of women who are going and doing it for men because they're like, okay, if my ass is bigger and my stomach is flatter, then I'm going to find me a sugar daddy. But you're going to be miserable with that man because he wants you for your body. He don't want you for your mind.
That's fake.
And I tell people, like, even when my clients come in and they're like, I want to go for a second round, I'll be like, but why though? Like, you're beautiful. You look good the way that you are. Like, you don't have to please somebody else. What do you feel is wrong with you? And I'm going to tell you why it's not.
Thanks.
And I think if y'all as men helped us as women instill what's beautiful on us naturally, then we wouldn't be so critical of ourselves.
Whoa.
Hold on. So you saying you think the men make women feel insecure? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm not going to say fully by yourselves that it's men. I'm just going to say there's always conversation out there about like, oh damn, she fine. Oh, she got a flat ass, this and that.
Okay, hold on. Let me just pause it. So with that, right? So with a woman having which looks excellent, you know. But my only thing with what looks good to us don't mean we necessarily want to be with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just like, okay, damn, she do look good. That don't mean I want to be with her.
But it's the interaction, it's the energy that's put into that comment. So what woman doesn't want a man to be like, dang, look at you? But
if you, again, and this goes back to, like we was talking about earlier, you know, how you treat your partner. So with me, if we together, it's cool if you feel like you want to be dressed up, you want to look nice, it's cool, but I don't feel like you would look amazing. But walking around the house with your hair in a little bun and a T-shirt and like the little small shorts that come, that's gonna get you nailed to the coffin. That's what's gonna get you knocked down. I feel like that's how most women get pregnant. But all that dressing up is cool. Like, but I'm saying, like even with lingerie, right? Lingerie that was created by a woman. It wasn't a man's invention. That's something that a woman said. Okay, my man will look like. Okay, that's cool. You only gonna get to wear it for like 10 seconds, then you gotta take the shit off. Yeah. So you just spent 30 minutes trying to zip all that shit up just to get it taken off in like 10 seconds.
But it goes back to what I said earlier. It's the memory. It's the visual aspect. So in the moments that you're at work and you thinking about your woman, what are you thinking about? Not her fully clothed, but that lingerie she had on for 10 minutes.
I'm thinking about what I did to her.
No, but you're also thinking about the lingerie she had on for 10 minutes. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
You right.
See, I think I was a man in my past life because I be hitting the nail on the coffin.
Both of y'all kneeling because of the coffin.
But I'm just saying, it's like I think social media has kind of distorted the mind of most individuals because we scroll down, and I'm even a victim of it, scrolling down on social media, and I'm like, I need to go work out because this thing is stinging and it needs to lose about 10 pounds. But
she said this thing is stinging. Hey, look, every time she say something like, you're going to put something in the bottom.
The earth is earthing.
But like we've all fell victim to like social media and how people react, and men don't necessarily have to say it per se. You can read it under comments of 50 million men, more men than not, saying, "Oh, she fine," or "I want to talk to you," those type of things. So I think one, women have to work more on themselves and their own confidence. Two, desexualize everything, because I'm a sapiosexual. I like your mind before I like anything else. If your mind don't intrigue me, get out my face. And then the next thing is to just know and understand your self-worth. That's the only advice I could give to women. Like, know your self-worth, understand who you are, and don't do it for a man, do it for yourself.
What about the men that's going out having the surgery? yeah, because my boy over there, he
I actually do have clients, male clients, that have had the surgery. I mean, dude was...
Would you date a guy who got the surgery or had the surgery or was wanting to get the surgery?
Typically, it's not straight men that are getting the surgery.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. That's like somebody asking somebody else, would you date a girl that's had plastic surgery?
Nope, two completely different
No,
things.
it's not. It's the same
That's two
type of
completely
question.
different
It's
things.
just gender related. It's really a double standard type of question, honestly.
It is a double standard though.
Because there may be some men that be like, well, I want my woman natural. And me, I'm natural. It's just I've had a tummy tuck. Like, I don't have anything plastic or anything in my body. I just, when you have a C-section, you've had kids. When you have a C-section, you deal with the loose skin.
Yeah.
I ain't want that. I wanted my stomach to be back flat. So, boom. To another man, that may not be natural. They may be like, you could have worked it off. And my response is, I tried. It didn't work.
I feel like that's okay for it's to me. It is a double standard. It's okay for a woman. I feel like there are some things that are okay for a woman that shouldn't be okay with a man. I feel like that should still always exist. For a man, you should not under no circumstance lay on that table to look any type of way. Like if you get like a little gastric sleeve or something.
But
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
men have insecurities too.
Your ass is get in that gym and get under that weight. Don't. No. Cause even with the Bandman Keeper, like, nah, that's not. And then
Oh, that was funny.
that like, no, you can't do that. Something wrong with him.
I mean, I don't judge because I've had surgery. I don't judge, but
But
I mean,
that's from a woman.
That's what made him happy. So if that's what made him happy, then
Man, listen.
I can't say that because I don't have time to work out, and I would love to work out and do stuff the natural way. But hey,
Listen, you find you get fellas, listen. We not doing that, bro. We not getting no plastic surgery as no man. You gonna get in that gym. You gonna pump that iron. I feel like what happens in the gym applies to your life. You gonna feel that pain of that weight. You gonna feel how heavy it is. You gonna endure. You gonna endure so you can get it the natural way. Cause me personally, I do want to look good too. But that being in the gym, it makes you feel like you've earned that right to look the way you look. You learn things about yourself. You gain more confidence. It's because it's not like an overnight, okay, boom, in 30 minutes I look a certain way. No, over time you learn to build strong confidence in yourself as a man because like I earned this. I worked hard for it. I put in the time, the sweat, the blood, eating right because it's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of sacrifice and discipline that comes with looking a certain way. And that's a thing that's earned. For a man, for a woman, it's not a problem.
I'm trying to get that discipline because I don't be having no time. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
But I think it's different for men and women though. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Y'all
like,
can get bulky and just go to the gym 2 times. We gotta go for like 6 months and only lose 2 pounds. That's not right.
Yeah, nah. I mean, genetic.
No.
But I think like you said, the women having surgery, like I think it was created for women, so I think it should just like it's for. I look at it as a woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like you 500 pounds
and you gotta get like
you a man and you need a little surgery or something
cool.
like. But for a woman, I think it's like women. Shoot, if you a size 2 and you want to be a size 0 and you want to have, I think that's cool for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Under the circumstance of her knowing the risk, you know what I'm saying? Knowing what she doing.
Research.
Yeah, doing your research. But for a man, I'm like,
under no circumstance. So you go to that doctor, hey, I want to give me some muscles.
Yeah.
No, get your ass in that gym, bro, and pump that motherfucking
I ain't that
iron.
serious though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because you've been bullshitting. He been bullshitting too. No, we gonna get in that gym, bro. We not in 2023. We not doing that. Okay,
All right,
fellas,
we
we
finna
gonna
move on,
we
okay?
gonna look. No.
Hey, we finna get up. Next segment.
Hold on. Look, and it's okay. My man been married for 16 years, so his wife loves, but it's cool. But get your ass in that gym.
I lost 20 pounds since last year, though.
You did.
I did.
You did.
So,
You did. But now we're gonna get you.
Now I need to bulk up a little bit. My daughter said I'm starting to look like a little kid. She's like, Dad, you getting too small. So yeah, I do need
That's
to get
good.
in that gym.
Look, we're gonna get you.
And
right.
I'm still wearing
this
extra large shirts. You know what I'm saying? When I'm a large, yeah.
Yeah.
But I ain't finna go in there and be doing all that crazy like you now, bro. I just want to go in there
Look,
like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do
curls
anything crazy in the gym. I'm just disciplined in the gym.
Hey, y'all ain't seen his videos.
I make my time for the gym. My weights ain't crazy. My workouts ain't crazy. I'm just disciplined. Discipline and endurance. Simple, bro. Consistency. That's it.
Hey, he's serious about that gym.
No table work.
No
table
I'm
work.
work on it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in that gym.
Hey, look. Let's start a text thread and we can encourage each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, God dang, shoot. Man, listen, Taylor. So listen, this has been a good show, man. But before we get up out of here, every episode we have our Can I Be Real moments, man. And in these Can I Be a Real,
I got her in that one.
Y'all gonna edit that for me, right?
No.
Can I be real? I forgot.
Yeah,
ain't no edits. God dang it. In these Can I Be Real moments, though, we ask you some questions. Some they may be a little silly. You know what I'm saying? Some they may be a little serious. You know what I mean? But in those moments, we want you to be as real as possible. You know what I mean? And if you're not being real, we gon'
call you
call you out on the realness.
Don't
you know what I'm
nobody call
saying?
me out because I'm accountable.
Hey.
I hold myself accountable. I call myself out.
Yes, man.
That's what I'm talking about. So listen, our first question comes by the way of our research department. All right. Good? Mm-hmm. All right. So Taylor, my question for you is, I actually have two questions though. Okay. But my first question is a more serious question, right?
Okay.
I know you teach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you teach entrepreneurship and you give branding, consulting, and you gave us some amazing information before the show starts. If it was an entrepreneur out there and they're looking to start their dream and they had $500, right? What would you tell them to do with that $500? Or where would you tell them to put it to make an investment to grow within the next 5 years where they can potentially, be a successful entrepreneur?
I would tell them to invest in the foundation of their company. So creating their business plan, their pitch deck, understanding what they are trying to do with their company. So when they're speaking to other people, they are sure of what they're trying to do and they're not trying to figure it out.
That was
Straight to the point.
Hey, but look, in that, like you said, like for the people that's gonna get it, they don't get it. But you said like 4 things that if they just go research right now, like it would literally change their whole brand. Like
really?
Yeah, rewind that, y'all. Y'all get that. Rewind that.
You said you had a 2-part question?
I did have 2 questions. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. All right, you ready? Second question. All right. So my next question is, what's and I know you said you didn't want to speak on it, but like when you said that, it's like I want to know, man. Like, I've been waiting
on that one.
Like, we got to get one crazy story. Like, what is one of the craziest stories or craziest situation that done happened to you in your life? It's very adventurous.
Since being in business?
Yes, since being in business.
One of my neighbors at where my spot is pretty much stalked me. One day we were having an event, and me, I'm just nice to everybody, but I knew that he liked me. Like, I knew he liked me. There was one of his clients was a professional basketball player, and he would always be like at his space, and he liked me. And one day we were just having a conversation. We weren't like, it wasn't even like anything like I like you, you like me. It was just a hey, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. That pissed him off for one. And I was like, he was texting me and like going off, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, chill.
Yeah.
And then we were having an event at the spot one day, and it was like towards the end of the event, he comes in, he's being like extra belligerent. So me not thinking, I'm like, let me just take you back to your loft so you can get the hell up out of here. I take him back to his loft, and we get to the door, and he like grabs me by my arm and pulls me into the loft, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so he's like, why you don't want to be with me? And I'm like, what is going on here? Mind you, this guy is like 6'6", Jewish, all of that. So I'm like, hey, bro, like, chill. So he walks, like, he's still holding on to my arm, and I'm like, bro, let me go. Like, I fight niggas. Move. And so he is, like, literally, what's wrong? Now, it's crazy, but it's scary at the same time. His roommate ends up walking in at the same, like, in the midst of all of this happening. And I'm like, hey, I don't know what's wrong with him. Get him. And I, like, walk out of the loft. So the next couple of days, he starts sending messages like, since you don't want to be with me, I'm going to sue your company. And, yeah, he's like, I'm going to sue your company. And I'm going to tell them that I got back pains. And he starts sending crazy messages, so I ended up having to go put a restraining order on him.
Oh, damn. You got a restraining on a little girl named Baby D.
Yeah, I forgot the restraining order. He ended up moving out the place, where we're at now. And luckily I had cameras in my facility and like the outside door, so they could see down the hallway of him like grabbing my arm and at the door, all that other stuff. So
wow.
Yeah. So now it's just like, even with anybody, nobody can touch me.
Yeah.
Like,
do you have security?
I don't
it's
have.
Okay.
Oh, well,
it's
there's
like
security in the building,
got
but
it.
I don't let people, like, nobody touch me. I don't even hug my clients. If I hug you, it's because, like, I'm cool with you and I feel safe. Yeah. Other than that, if my clients be like, hey, Tyler, what's up? How you doing? Don't touch me.
Nah, for real. Hey, nah, that was wild. That was wild.
Yeah.
Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom, for real.
For real.
From Alexis's MacBook Pro.
Peeping Tom. Yep, see, that's it.
Him.
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
He didn't have to.
He done found it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Hey, we got security outside. Don't worry about it.
We got security for sure. Yeah, we got some for him too.
Nah, for sure.
The 33 reasons why that ain't gonna be a good idea.
Yeah, hand me that brown bag over there.
So my question is, what is like your ultimate goal? I know you say you have your 5 years. So in 5 years, where do you see yourself? Where are you going to be? We're going to speak to this. Where are you going to be in 5 years?
Great question.
I want to be able to step back from my business and allow it to run itself. My son will be in high school, not next year, but the year after. So I wanted to be able to be a part of like his high school journey and be at all the games and those type of things. So I want to be able to literally turn my companies into residual incomes to where I don't have to be there. And I'm almost there. Like, I literally make money in my sleep now to where I can go on vacation for a couple of days and still make a couple of $1,000 and be like, okay, cool. But I want those to be like $10,000 days to where I'm sitting back, I'm creating trust for my kids, I'm creating generational wealth. I have rental properties, real estates, you know, teaching people how to do the same things that I do, and I become known as just an individual full of knowledge and the willingness to teach others, opposed to just a cute girl that own a spa.
Type shit.
Hey, nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Wait, in 5 years we're gonna see you there.
5 years now.
Well,
Next year.
Next year May 5. So next year they gonna see you there. So hey, y'all see this.
I'm
Man.
almost there.
See,
I
almost
think
there.
I made a name for myself in Dallas.
You got a name for sure.
Nah, that's for sure.
After that party, you definitely got a name.
Nah, for sure.
You definitely got a name.
You definitely got
It was good event though. It was solid.
Nah, it was solid. It was definitely for sure. Yeah, like
the
for
next
sure.
one about to be great too, because we, you know,
Yeah, we
that
definitely.
event that you're talking about, we got invested.
Yeah. We gonna be in the building. Yeah, we gonna get another table for sure. For sure. Hey Taylor, this has been great, man.
Y'all got
this
some.
Has been
Y'all good?
Oh yeah, we got any questions from the audience? Everybody straight.
Oh
man, look, it's like 40 people back there.
It is 40 people back there.
Like, dang. All right. But listen, though, Taylor, this has been solid, though, for real, man. Like, we appreciate you for coming on the Can I Be Real podcast, man.
You
know, blessing us on the couch. But as we always say, you know, we let our guests close the show out with their viral moments. That's your camera right there. That's camera number 3, 4. We got like 10 of them in here.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah.
Well, this has been a real conversation on Can I Be Real with Taylor Symone. We've talked about a lot of great things, Mozzie and his emotions.
Absolutely.
But I want to thank y'all for having me. Make sure y'all tune in to this episode, the whole episode. Yo, Cologne, my man. I just want to let y'all know, like, I have to say it. You got to get it because it smells really, really good. But make sure y'all check me out, TaylorSymone.com. If you have questions on anything business related, business oriented, health and wellness, those type of things, I'm your person to tune into. So hope to see y'all soon.
Boom. Boom.
Can I be real?
Can I be real?
Boom.
Right shit. Right shit.
And my son has.
What about cologne we about to come out with?
What man this about to be on? Cause he gonna be mine.
Yeah.
That's about to be Can I be real? Cologne.
This needs to be called He Mine.
He mine?
He Mine.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
My man, my man, my man.
Hey, we need her to do us a commercial.
My
you know
man,
what
my
I'm saying?
man, my man. That's
Yeah.
what this is. This is Can I Be Real Cologne. This is called My Man, My Man, My Man. So if your man has this on, keep them away from other women because that's gonna be their man, their man, their man. So this is My Man, My Man, My Man. Okay? Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I need to wipe this out because they gonna think I got it. My kids gonna think I got a man.
Tell you put on, man. Huh? Tell you put on. Hey, you know, take that, bro. My man. Appreciate that.
That's our first little sample.
No, that's good.
You like it though, bro?
No, for real.